At the 1995 annual meeting of the Association of Professional Sleep Societies in Nashville, the sleep field threw a once-in-a-lifetime party, celebrating the 100th birthday of sleep research pioneer Nathaniel Kleitman. Along with Eugene Azarinsky and William Dement, this special occasion also honored their contemporary Michel Jouvet, who had conducted groundbreaking sleep research in France. The defining issue of this era was for the ASDA to gain formal recognition of sleep medicine as a specialty.
So we were a new specialty that no one recognized, basically. Despite the fact that everybody knows we sleep a third of our lives, nobody thought that we were much of a medical specialty.
The first step was when the ASDA secured recognition of sleep medicine as a specialty by the American Medical Association.
We had some clinicians who felt very strongly that we needed to be in the House of Medicine to be accepted. How could the rest of medicine not understand how important sleep is?
At that time, there was also a growing number of ASDA members who were female clinicians and scientists. They formed a tight-knit community of women in sleep.
I think I started in the field, first of all, when there were very few women. There was Roz Cartwright and Mary Carskadden and me early on, Barbara Jones, a few other people, but there were very few of us. And there were very few people in the field in general, and so we all knew each other.
When Dr. June Fry was installed as the 10th president of the ASDA in 1995, she became the first woman to hold this prestigious office, paving the way for future female presidents. In 1996, the board of directors sought an executive leader who could help transform the ASDA's operations as a professional society and solidify sleep medicine as a medical specialty. In Chicago, they found Jerry Barrett, an experienced medical association executive who was up for the challenge.
They knew that if sleep was going to survive, they needed to get somebody into the academy, into the organization that had a background in management and had a background in how all this stuff worked. They said, we've never paid anybody like that this much money before. And I said, well, you've never hired anybody like me before.
Of the people that came through, Jerry Barrett was just clearly the best. I mean, there was just no question in terms of his experience and his stature.
This decision would have a long-lasting impact on the organization and the field, as Jerry Barrett would guide the ASDA's growth and development for the next 21 years.
He had some great ideas, and the bottom line is I think he did wonders for the Academy and certainly put the Academy on a solid foundation, both professionally and financially.
Barrett quickly helped the ASDA gain admission to the AMA House of Delegates. And then in 1997, the ASDA was accredited by the Accreditation Council for continuing medical education. In 1998, the ASDA reinforced its commitment to clinical sleep research by creating the Sleep Medicine Education and Research Foundation. Now known as the American Academy of Sleep Medicine Foundation, it has awarded more than $31.5 million to support sleep research, career development, and community programs. In 1999, the ASDA determined it was time for another name change.
So they were the American Sleep Disorders Association. Everybody thought they were a patient group. Okay, nobody in medicine looked at the ASDA as a group of medical doctors. You have to change your name. And I proposed the American Academy of Sleep Medicine.
The new academy soon moved into a new office, relocating in 2002 from Rochester, Minnesota to Westchester, Illinois, about 16 miles west of Chicago. The field of sleep medicine, represented by its professional society, had returned to its Chicago roots. Another significant achievement occurred in 2003 when the Accreditation Council for Graduate Medical Education approved the Academy's application for the accreditation of sleep medicine fellowship training programs.
It was the time at which the Academy was fighting for sleep medicine to be recognized as a medical specialty. ACGME was another big one because we were looking for recognition of sleep medicine fellowships, clinical fellowships.
In 2003, to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the discovery of REM sleep, William Dement and Michelle Jouvet gave special keynote presentations at the 17th annual meeting of the APSS in Chicago. While celebrating the past, Academy leaders and members look ahead with great anticipation. A new dawn for the sleep medicine specialty was on the horizon.